Parents strongly caution the following program is intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. The following program may contain material parents would not find suitable for children. The following program may contain scenes of intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, suggestive dialogue, as well as drug and alcohol use. You have officially been warned. I need to turn off that music, or I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Hello, my wonderful smiling joys. Now you may be wondering, why is this stream slash video? Because it's not going to be all that long. It's not going to be as long as my usual ones. It's more than likely going to be, at most, maybe 10-15 minutes. It's called Small Talk. Well, that's because I'm essentially just going to be doing a little bit of small talk right now. Basically letting you know what's going on with... How do I unlock it? Battle Pass Tier 15. Okay. Basically letting you guys know what's going on with the channel, what's going on with me, why I haven't been streaming a lot lately, yada yada yada. And there's a reason for it. Lately I've just been lacking a lot of motivation, and with this whole thing that's going on around the world with, you know, my county actually, and state rather, being under another quarantine lockdown because of all of this bullshit going on. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in a couple of past live streams that right now I am without a job. Like, any donations that I get on this channel, when they're, I mean, they're extremely rare, but they do happen, is pretty much the only income that I got. So this small talk is pretty much just going to be me playing, not really giving much of a care about, you know, my K-to-D or focusing on it like that. It's just me talking to you guys about what's going on with me and why the streams are so few and far in between. So, essentially, what is going on with the channel and with me is, like, I'm just gonna be straight up blunt. I am essentially right now along the lines of a starving artist. As crap-tastic as that sounds. Like, I'm literally living off of pinto beans and rice, and, you know, right now my dinner is a cold can of peas. Which isn't as bad as it sounds. I like peas. Peas aren't bad. So, it's all good. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been living off of. And on top of that, I'm also off my medication. Which is why we haven't been having a Stoned and Zoned or anything like that in a while. Which is also affecting my motivation to stream, which kind of puts me in this negative feedback loop, you could kind of call it. It's not that I'm burnt out on streaming or anything like that. I could never get burnt out on streaming. I have a blast every time I stream, whether I have people watching me or not. It's just... depression hits people in different ways. And for a lot of people, depression hits you and you just lose motivation for whatever you're doing. And that's... Actually, I'm going to adjust some audio functions here. Just put that right there. There. That way, all the background noise and stuff right here. Wow, I had one viewer and then they dipped out hella quick. But yeah, this is pretty much me kind of giving a call for help. Like, I never thought I'd be doing this on my channel, but I am asking you guys if you can, you know, donate anything, even if it's like 75 cents. Like, 'cause that 75 cents, that's a pack of ramen. That's food in my stomach.
Enemy at the back alley.
Echo 3-1, 5.
So,
Get your teeth out. Time to hunt.
and if you can't donate, that's fine. You know, spread the word.
We have the lead.
You know, grab one of my videos, whether it's a past stream or something, and share it. Just get the word out there of who I am. And, you know,
Reloading.
maybe someone don't knows, maybe
We're losing control.
someone doesn't don't know, you know?
Calling in 5.
But I am severely asking for your guys' help right now. Like, one reason, okay, well, one of the major reasons why I don't stream with my face is, you know, I want to keep my anonymity, you know? But another reason
Enemy at the
why
destroyed building.
is so that way you guys don't have to see, you know, if I'm looking ragged, which
Enemy near Main Street.
is quite often. I usually don't always look my best when I'm doing streams. And right now, a lot of my friends have told me that, you know, I don't look good. And I don't mean that like,
Enemy
oh,
personal radar in the air.
you don't, you know, I don't mean that like, oh, you ugly. No. I mean that as,
Enemy at the destroyed building.
like, dude, you're looking like really sickly. And that's mostly because, oh snap, I'm not really eating all that much because I can't afford to eat.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Hopefully, by the time this video is up and out,
Enemy UAV overhead.
my, you know, unemployment benefits will kick in, which is what I'm really hoping for.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Like, that is my main thing is, you know, I don't want to have to rely on
Enemy at the
you
destroyed
guys,
building.
my, you know, my smiling joys, because times are tough right now, and I don't want to be, you know, taking money from your wallet to
Enemy halfway there. Step it up.
feed myself, but that would, you know, rob food from viewers. But I'm very adamant with this whole me talking right now. If you can donate, please do. If you can't, share the video. And a lot of people are suffering. I've got friends who are in the same boat as me. You know, they're living off of like canned tuna and ramen right now. And
Enemy at the destroyed building.
actually might be the last stream that I do, at least for a while. And that's because my internet gets shut off on Friday. So again, which is why I'm hoping my unemployment will kick in, so that way I can come back and start streaming for you guys, get back on my medication,
Enemy at the destroyed building.
and, you know, be the usual happy-go-lucky kind of goofy, you know, streamer that you all have come to know. Because I don't stream for me. Like, yeah, I do stream for myself a little bit because it's good for me. You know, it's a good little outlet. And, you know, I like making people smile, so, you know, that's one of the benefits of doing this is, you know, I might make somebody smile with this stream. Or this, you know. Or, you know, if somebody watches this, you know, as a past stream. Like when it's posted as a video. And, you know, I know that for this particular one, it's not going to make a lot of people smile. Like, it might, because, you know, I know that a lot of you out there are struggling. And it sucks.
That's too close to
Believe me, I'm going through it. Some of you guys might be a little better off than me. Why would you throw some text like that? And some of you may be way worse off than me. Like, me personally, I'm
Enemy at the
actually
garage.
using an extension cord right now to basically mooch off one of my neighbors who is graciously allowing me to, you know, be able to game like I am right now, to be able to stream, and cook food, with an electric hot plate, and charge my phone. And this has been going on for a fair while. But, you know, I'm very appreciative of them
Enemy at the
doing that
construction site.
while, you know, I'm struggling. And,
Enemy at the destroyed building.
essentially, I'm living without power right now. Barely eating.
No one time. Get it on.
And it's all around a crap-tastic time for me, kind of. But I'm still trying to push through.
Good impact, still hot.
Every day, looking for employment. You know, doing the best I can. Trying to make things work, trying to stay motivated, but it gets hard.
Enemy personal radar in the air. That was
It
a
really
slaughter.
does.
Collect the dead and report back to base.
But, yeah. I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. But, you know, down, like usual, down in the description below, where everybody puts theirs, is a, well, it's not so much a link, so much as just my information for, sorry, chewing a mouthful of peas. So much as it's a link, or not link, the username for my Venmo and my Cashapp, so that way you guys can just do a one-time donation. Because, I don't want you guys to have to go through a monthly donation. I don't have things hidden behind a paywall, which is why I don't have, a Patreon. Um, and, even if by some beautiful happenstance I ever get that members button down there, probably the most that it's going to be is it's going to be like the lowest amount that YouTube will let me do. Like if it's $1, if they let me do $1, it'll be $1, and it'll just be like a single tier, and then you'll get like some emojis in the chat, and that's it. Like I don't have any intentions to hide anything behind a paywall for this channel, and I never have, and I never will in the future. And that's strictly, how I am. I want you guys to get everything, whether you're donating or not. I don't want to hide anything from you guys, which is another reason why I'm sitting here doing this short little stream right now, because I don't want to hide anything from you guys. I want you guys to know what's going on with me, and what's going on with the channel. And I'm not going away. This channel is never going to be just suddenly, you know there's going to suddenly stop having content on it. There might be a brief, little stint in time where, I won't have any content going up, and that's because my internet shut off. And then there might be another little short stint in time when I'm moving, because in December, I'm going to be leaving California. It's too expensive to live here. The job market is trash. I mean, the job market is trash across the entire United States, but in California, it's way trash. And I say a lot when I'm thinking, and I'm just being 100% real with you guys, because I am choosing my words. I'm thinking about, what's the best thing to say, so I do apologize if I keep saying. But, the taxes here in California are way too high. Getting, you know, anything is, ridiculous. For the same price that I'm paying for a small 750 square foot one bedroom apartment, I could get, a 1,200 square foot two bedroom apartment to where I'm moving to, Tennessee, for the same price, which is about, you know, I'm paying $850 right now, and I think in a couple of months they're raising the rent to $900. Which I know, holy crap, $900 for a one bedroom apartment? Wow. Well, you gotta remember, I also live in the ghetto. So, well, not so much the ghetto. It's not really ghetto out here. It's just, yeah, okay, I don't wanna lie, it's a little bit ghetto. Just a little bit. But it's a good kind of ghetto. It's not like, you're gonna walk outside wearing a blue t-shirt and someone's gonna pop you right in, then you're gonna get killed or jump for it. That's downtown. I used to live downtown, like, a couple years ago. Um, but back when I was only streaming like once a week, because that was my day off. Um, and I was also living with like fucking several other people and sharing a room, so I couldn't live stream when I got off work all the time, and I worked evenings, so streaming during the day was out of the question, because I was, up at like 8 in the morning, out the door, and then off I'd pop to the bus station, hop on a bus, go to work, and then I wouldn't be home until like, 11 o'clock at night. And then get home and it's like 1 in the morning, because I'd be walking home and it was like about a 4 mile walk. It wasn't all that bad. Um, I've done worse when I was working security. At one point, I was walking 6 miles to work and then 6 miles home from work. And that was strictly because just at the time I didn't have a vehicle, and I have a vehicle now, so I don't need to walk to work. It's just my car battery's dead. Granted, I can take it into like O'Reilly's and get it charged for free, but I digress. Like I don't know. it's kind of hard for me to talk about this, to ask for help, because I've never really asked for help my entire life. I've always been, I can do this on my own, I got this. I don't need anybody's help, you know. Kind of raised in a way where it's like you don't really ask for help unless you truly desperately need it. That's just how it is in society for men. We don't cry. We, if we show emotion, we're called fragile or we're told to man up. And it sucks. I am part of the men's right movement. I won't deny it. Because boys, because I do, excuse me, because I do know a lot of my subscribers, and I check my analytics, trust me. I know that a lot of my subscribers are younger men. Um, and some are actually young females too. Weird. Um, which really begs the question, why are you guys who are like 16, 17 years old fucking sitting down and watching, some 31-year-old dude play video games? Man, compared to most of y'all. But I know some of you are in my demographic of, late 20s, early 30s. On my analytics, I actually had for a short time a set of people that were watching me that were in their 40s, like late 40s, like 45 and up. So like late 40s, early 50s. Which, good on you, man. If you're kicking back and you're watching gaming, good on you. Especially at that age. That means, like, I got big respect for those kind of people because they grew up with, the original consoles, the Commodore 64, the Atari 2600. They got to see the NES get birth. They got to see, the Sega Genesis get birth, and then the Sega Saturn, the Sega CD, and then watch Sega die after it released the Dreamcast. Which I have a Dreamcast. One day I'd love to get some, capture software like a lot of these big YouTubers have, um, and be able to show you guys some of the games from the Dreamcast days, and play some. Well, now they're considered retro, but to me they're classics. Um, they're my childhood. Like I want to stream, you know, maybe a few episodes of Mobile Suit Gundam 0079 Rise from the Ashes, which was a Dreamcast exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was a Dreamcast exclusive. Um, that was, a Gundam game. But you didn't play as a Gundam. You played as, you weren't Rei Amuro. You were just some Earth Federation Forces lieutenant who ran a group called the White Dingoes. And you piloted a GM unit. So you weren't some Billy badass in, a Gundam. You were just Joe Schmo soldier. And it was great. Or even streaming the original Armament Artist Heroes on the Dreamcast, or some, Soul Calibur 2 or Jet Set Radio. Not talking Jet Grind, or I'm talking like Jet Grind Radio, not Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio and which was also known as Jet Set Radio Future, um, was kind of, I guess you could call it a spiritual successor slash sequel, but I'm talking like the original Jet Grind Radio. Like, they're gonna be old graphics that are probably gonna hurt most of y'all's eyes, but to me, at the time, they were amazing. Um, but I'd love to one day play some of the classics for you. But sadly for that, I'm gonna have to, either get a way better paying job, which after I do this move, I'm gonna be roommating with my brother, who's a really awesome guy. We're actually gonna be starting up a podcast together once I get out there, so be on the lookout for that. Don't worry, I will link it in the description below once we get it started. Um, And I'll also be doing a lot. He will probably be a kind of a main staple on the channel once I get out there. Really great dude. I really hope that you guys will, absolutely love him as much as you guys love me. At least I hope you guys love me. I don't think you'd watch me or be subscribed to me if you didn't enjoy the content that I produce. Um, which, if you don't, I don't know. I guess you can follow the quote of one of my favorite comedians, to the Ranting Griffin. Yeah, I know. Sounds like a furry. Dude is a furry, but that's totally fine. He was actually one of the, I guess you could call it founding members of the furry fandom before it became this horrible cesspool of pedophiles and groomers. And if we don't like the way that, we don't like your political ideas, then we're just going to be evil to you or be mean to you and ban you from our events, kind of the way that it is now. And I used to be part of the furry community long time ago. I left the furry community back, I think, in fucking 2016, like when it started to get bad, and a lot of the furry artists that I looked up to and loved their art, they were discovered like to be groomers or pedophiles, things like that, and just it started turning into a very just horrible, horrible community that's just eating itself alive. Gone are the days where we just wanted a weekend at a convention where we just went, I don't want to be a human for a little bit. I want to play some make believe and have some fun. Maybe have some anonymous sex. Who knows? Just wing it. But when I left that, I joined the cosplay community. Um, haven't done many cosplays myself, sadly. Like, I've done a few kind of cheapo cosplays back in the day, like Resident Evil Zombies. Back in the day, there was an arcade game called Die Hard, which was based off the movie, and I did one of the main character, which was super, super simple. It was basically tactical pants and, like, a shirt that said police on the back. It was super simple. But I was basically the main character from the Die Hard video game, not the ones that came out on like PlayStation and stuff. If you want to check it out, it was a pretty cool game. It was a side scroller, kind of beat 'em up, and if knocked, you could knock weapons out of enemies' hands, and pick up like a pool cue or a baseball bat. If you had a gun, it only had a certain amount of shots in it, and then you drop it. Your typical arcade kind of beat 'em up kind of game, and it was fun. You know, went to a couple of conventions out in my area, and always had a blast. Even if I didn't do cosplay, I'd talk with cosplayers. I still talk with cosplayers today, um, and I've just gotten into a lot of other communities as I've grown up and I guess kind of matured as a human. I'm not even saying matured as a male. I'm saying matured as a human. Um, like I check out diorama builds now, and I want to get into that kind of stuff, and probably record me making dioramas, and maybe me making cosplays and going to conventions, and that'll be on this channel too, because this channel is essentially just going to be eventually a conglomeration of, I wouldn't say vlogs, but I would say like you know some videos of me going to conventions or playing airsoft or building dioramas, kicking it with my brother, doing our podcast, um, because we do plan on live streaming the podcast. And then for those who don't join us on the live stream, it'll go up on the channel afterwards, and then it'll also be on, I do believe we're going through Anchor FM, um, which if you ever want to start a podcast, they're really awesome. They host you for free, and all you got to do is a 30-second ad about Anchor FM, which is not what's going on right now. That's strictly for the podcast. Because I have no sponsors right now because I'm a super small time. So I literally the only time I make money off this channel is if I get donos from you guys via Cashapp or Venmo. Um, Man, I guess I should have just called this real talk instead of small talk. I don't even know how long I've been streaming, and honestly, it's just gonna be until I feel like I've said enough. Um, so I do apologize for just the static screen in the background. But right now, it's not about the gameplay. It's about me talking to you guys, my smiling joys, and just being real with you guys. Like wanting to share my ambitions for this channel and wanting to um, I don't know, just be real with you guys for a minute because not a lot of people do that. Like there are several. I mean, I won't say that nobody does it because there are a lot of people out there who do every once in a while streams where they're like Q&As and they kick it with their subscribers, their fans, and what have you. But yeah, like one of my goals for this channel is once I've hit a subscriber count that I'm comfortable with, which initially when I started this channel was going to be like, oh yeah, my 1 million subscriber special, I'm going to do a face reveal. Which that still might be the case. So there might never be a face reveal because I might never hit, 1 million subscribers. Or it might be, one day I hit 100 subscribers and I finally get that cool member button down there and I'm like, cool, I can use that and, a little bit of passive income and you guys just pay like $5 a month, $1 a month, $3 a month. Which I think at the most I'd probably do like $3. And really, the actuality out of that is I'd probably maybe only see like $2 out of that $3 if I'm lucky, because YouTube does take most of it, and then I can start getting ad revenue. That's what I'm most looking forward to when I hit 100 subscribers is finally getting ad revenue. Which sadly that does mean ads on my videos, or even a sponsor. Man, I'd lose it if I ever got if I ever got somebody, emailing my specific, email that I have set up for this channel for sorry, I had to sneeze. And I didn't want to sneeze in y'all's ear. Um like if I ever even like right now with I think 56 subscribers, we used to be at 60. Oh god, I got to sneeze again. Which I think we were at 60 or 61, and now we're at like I think 58 or something like that. I don't really know because I don't really pay attention that much to my subscriber count, because my subscriber count isn't that much of a big deal. For me, it's doing the streams and reaching out to people and you know letting people pop in and out during the stream, and maybe they laugh during the 5 minutes that they're watching my stream. Maybe they get disinterested and leave, which is okay with me. I'm not ever going to be like, watch my content. Rah, 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 rah. If you want to watch my content, you watch my content. If you want to drop, you know, if you want to drop being as a subscriber for my channel, do you. I can't control your life. I'm not going to be angry if, I start to lose more subscribers and I drop back down to like, having one or two, which would just be my family anyways. Um, I wouldn't be mad about it. Like, it's no big deal. I'm not a big timer. Even if I did hit by some miracle 1 million subscribers and then, over the course of a couple of months, suddenly I'm only at like, you know, 1,000 subscribers, I wouldn't lose my shit about it because I don't really see me doing this as a career as much as I want to. As much as I'd love this to be my job, to be able to live comfortably doing YouTube and streaming. Um, it's one of those, I got into the market too late. Several years too late. And I didn't really start producing content until way later in the game. Like, I think there was a gap of maybe like 2 years or so where, you know, this channel was basically dormant. And I had some pre-recorded stuff up of, I think me playing some Brutal Doom, which is a mod of the original Doom, and I think some, maybe an episode or two of me playing Fear 3 with my good buddy Domingo, which I still want to finish out. But, that can tell you right there that, as much as I love doing this, it's really not my main focus. It's not my main drive. At least when it comes to the channel, I'm probably going to start entering a feedback loop here where I'll probably start repeating myself, like, reiterating that, I don't see this forming as a career for me as much as I'd like it to. It'd be great if it ever did, but if it doesn't, it's no big deal. I'm still going to stream on my days off. I'm still going to, stream during times when, I'm just kicking it when I get home from work and I got a little extra time before I cook up some supper and go to bed, to make ready for the next day. Because I don't stream for me, I don't stream to make money. I stream for you guys to bring a little bit of joy, to maybe let you escape for, however long you watch the stream that day. And reiterating back to what I was talking about earlier on, I never thought I'd be sitting down doing a stream where I'm asking for your guys' help so that I can put some food in my stomach that's not rice or pinto beans, so that way I can go out and get something of some nutritional value and put it in my system, or, if I'm lucky enough and get enough donations to get my internet turned back on or my power turned back on. So that way I can start streaming at a more regular rate for you guys again. I'm also losing a lot of focus because I don't have a lot of food in my system right now. Like I said, my dinner tonight is a can of Del Monte sweet peas, and my breakfast was a small thing of oatmeal, and that's really all I've eaten today. And that's because I have to ration my food, because with no income right now, I don't know where my next meal is going to be coming from. And I am literally living off of the good graces of my family. Like, maybe once in a while, I might get, $50 from one of my parental units or from my sister or my brother to, go get a few packages of ramen and some more rice and some more pinto beans. Ow, my knee. And, as much as I'd like to get meat, no power right now. So, can't have meat in the house, can't really get protein. So I'm relying on, vegetables for my protein, like beans. Which is why I stuff my face quite a bit with pinto beans, because it's protein. Um, and I don't know how vegetarians do it, man. Like, if any of you are vegetarians and you're watching, I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you survive with no meat. Like, I've noticed that I am a pretty gosh darn cranky person when I don't eat meat. And I'm man enough to admit that I turn into a very just grumpy, angry, just nasty person when I don't consume meat. And it could be a little bit because of an iron deficiency, or just that I'm so used to eating meat and that being my substantial amount of protein that, now that I'm not getting it and severely dropping weight at an alarming rate, like I used to have a bit of a dad bod and now I'm starting to look more like Skeletor, and it's frightening. It's really really scary. Like I'm being 100% real with you guys right now. I'm scared. Like, I don't know if this lockdown is going to get, if it gets lifted tomorrow, if I'm going to possibly face eviction next month because I don't have a job so I can't pay my rent, or if my neighbor finally just goes, no, can't use my power no more. And then I have no way to, like charge my phone or, do a little bit of gaming or have light in my house at night. And, also not having any form of income to go and get food. So, you know, worrying about where my next meal comes from. And I know what some of you are going to say, go to the food bank. Well, they don't really give you all that much in non perishables. It's mostly like eggs that, maybe in a couple of weeks at best, they're going to go bad. Milk that's going to spoil in the next couple of days. Um, Meat that is gonna probably was on the shelf but now it's hit its sell by date, so they need to get rid of it, and that meat's probably gonna go bad soon. And food banks out here where I live, which my city's pretty much bankrupt anyways, are not all that great. Plus, it's also first come first serve, so you have to get out there really really early in the morning and hope that you're, one of the first in line, kind of a thing. Because I think it's like only the first 100 or 200 people, um, and then they're pretty much out of food, and you have to come back the next day. And the one place that does that is way downtown, and I wouldn't be able to get there in time. So it sucks and it's frightening. And you know, I've lived off of food bank food, and it used to get me horrendously sick. So that's one of my no goes. Is I'll sooner steal a sandwich from a from a gas station than go down to a food bank, kind of a thing. Which I'd never do because I just I can't steal. It's not in my nature. And I got lucky when the last time that I saw my sister, she gave me a bag of tobacco, so that's been helping because tobacco is a natural appetite suppressant, and I'm also a very heavy smoker. You guys have heard me light up cigarettes probably. I think in one of my streams I probably smoked half a pack. Um, because I used to be a 2 pack a day smoker, and then I moved down to a pack and a half, and then a pack a day, and now I'm down to half a pack a day. So I'm slowly starting to trying to quit, and I hope to quit one day. I hope that the only thing that I smoke is gonna be marijuana, because I'm the Stoned Gunman. I'm never gonna not smoke marijuana. It's my shtick. It's I use it as I use it medicinally as well. Like I have a medical cannabis card. It's just it sucks because in my state, if you have a medical cannabis card, I know in some states you get X amount of marijuana from dispensaries for like either dirt cheap, or sometimes you might get like a pre-roll or something for free, or like maybe an eighth for free because it's your medication. So I need to move that around so my controller doesn't die. Um, but this future move that's going to be happening in, my brother and I are shooting for December, is going to be really good for me. It's going to be a nice fresh start. Um, and I'm hoping that a certain someone, um, not going to name names or anything like that, will come with. And if she doesn't, that's okay. Um, because, honest with you guys, I am head over heels, like, in love with this girl. We've been, I guess you could kind of sort of say, seeing each other, not so much dating, but seeing each other, hanging out, smoking marijuana, um, and watching TV together and being snuggled up on my couch together and stuff like that. And it's awesome. She's she's really one of my driving factors that helps me pull from my depression a lot. And she talks to me every day. I talk to her every day. So it's kind of a nice thing. Like when I'm feeling at my worst, um, I can always message her, and you know she'll send me something silly that'll make me laugh or make me smile or something like that. And she loves watching my streams, which is great. So, Nermisha Solas, if you see this afterwards, like when you wake up tomorrow on your lunch break or something, I just pretty much confess that I'm in love with you, even though I've never said that word to you, um, because I'm holding off on saying that word until, you know, she's comfortable with, us possibly being together. And if all goes well, if she comes with, or, in a little bit of time once I'm a little more established, um, her coming out and being with me, or eventually moving out there, or me eventually moving back to California and being with her. If not, I know that she's going to be an amazing friend, an amazing part of my support team, because my brother's part of my support team. He's talking to me every day, um, and always dragging me into Discord calls with them and just checking up on me. He's a great guy. So I really can't wait for you guys to meet him. Um, and then, I've got friends that are scattered across the U.S., and a lot of you guys, some of you who are my subscribers that I play with, um, you guys know who you are. My awesome little buddies from Gundam, which we got to do some Gundam again at some point. Once I'm, in the right mindset and I'm not loony. Um, you guys are awesome. And yeah, all of you guys are really great. Even you, my subscribers, who I don't really, communicate with. Um, like, you guys are awesome. It's great, even though I have, like 50 something subscribers, maybe 60 again, I don't know. And, seeing, one of my videos has 16 views. That's great. Like, to me, wow, 16 views. Holy crap, 16 people viewed my content, whether they watched it for a minute or whether they watched the whole thing. It's it's awesome. It's amazing. And, it makes me feel really good. Like, like I said, that me streaming, it's good for my mental state. It's good for me, and I hope that in some way it's good for you guys too. But I'll probably do a couple more rounds and you know hop out of this party so that way I'm not just talking to myself, and maybe do a little bit of shit talking. Maybe have some good talk with some people during a free for all, or talking to my team when I'm doing some hardcore. And after that, we'll probably call this stream. But for the most part, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. You know, this channel is not going anywhere. I'm not taking some hiatus because I'm burnt out. It's just can't afford my internet right now, so I can't do a stream. And that my mental state isn't all that great, so I'm lacking in motivation to you know getting on. And the one reason why my motivation is lacking is because I'm not working. And I don't really view live streaming as a job, because if I ever viewed it as a job instead of something fun to do, I'd get burnt out like a lot of these big YouTubers who go on hiatuses for a while, and they make videos saying, "Oh, I'm feeling really burnt out, and I'm gonna take a break for a little bit while, and do me." Like, there have been plenty of times when I've done a Sadly Sober or Stoned and Zoned, and I was just in a complete and utter state of just like disarray, where I was just like down in the dumps. Even when I was working and I was just feeling like crap, I was still streaming because I was like, it's a good outlet. And for all of you who are thinking about streaming and getting yourself started on YouTube or Twitch, um, do it. Just don't. Just do your best not to try to view it as a job. I got the hiccups. To view it as a job, because you will get burnt out. View it as something fun, as a little outlet. Like, that's what I did for a few of my friends when they got started on their channels. Um, it was one of those, just do it. It's fun. It's awesome. It can be exhilarating to stream and, talk with your audience and, just have a blast while you do it. Don't try to look too much into it, and don't try to dig in and make a career out of it right out the gate. Let it come naturally. That's what I'm doing. If it becomes a career, it's a career. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and it's not a big deal. But that's where I'm going to stop talking about myself and the channel, and I'm just going to reiterate one last time. I need your guys' help. And like I said, even if you can only donate $1, because that's all you're willing to spare, or 75 cents, or however much the bare minimum that Venmo or Cashapp will let you send. That $1 from 5 different people, that's $5. That's enough to get me a couple cans of soup, and maybe a couple things of ramen, and maybe, if I'm lucky, a pack of hot dogs. Which, granted, I'd have to eat the entire pack of hot dogs in one night, but hey, I fucking love hot dogs. Hot dogs are awesome. Um, or, it'll even get me, like, I don't know, if 10 of you donate and I get $10, that's enough for me to head on down to the dispensary and get, like, a cheapo little half-gram $6 pre-roll. And then I'm stoned for a day. And I'm out of my head for a day. So, if you can, donate. If you can't, spread this video around. Share it. Show people, hey, this dude's kind of cool. Check out some of his, content. Or, you know, this guy's a total tard. Look at him be stupid. Because, honestly, to me, there ain't no such thing as haters. If you don't like my content and you share me and you want to say, you know, oh, this dude's a total fucking moron, I can do it, dude. Because any publicity is good publicity. So long as they're not defaming your character. If they defame your character, well, then it just goes to show that they're a piece of shit, not you. Because you know who you are. You know what you're doing. And me, I try to be the happy-go-lucky guy. I try to be the dude that makes you laugh. So, I'm going to finish up this bowl of nicotine, sweep my weapons, switch over from party chat to normal audio, and then we'll run a couple of games, maybe have a little bit of fun, and then I'll do the usual YouTuber thing when I bounce out of the stream, and we'll call it there. So, bear with me while I have a little bit of a puff and satiate my nicotine habit. Which do any of my subscribers who are under the age of 21, which in my state is the legal age to purchase nicotine, don't smoke. It's a freaking nasty ass habit, man. It's a shitty habit and it'll take control of your life. Like, some of those truth commercials, I support them. Like, the ones where it's like some teenager and, you know, he is getting dragged outside by some tiny little man who's actually, in fact, the, you know, the nicotine bug kind of person. I'm the nicotine in the back of your head. I'm the cigarette telling you to go smoke right now. You don't want that. It's horrible because my brother and a lot of my friends that I Discord with on a constant can tell you that Nick Fits, they're not fun. And they're not fun when a person is going through them to be around. Because they get irritable and they're on edge and they're super cranky and it's just all kinds of bad. Don't smoke. Smoke pot. I will say that, you know, once you hit like, you know, 18 or shit, I actually started smoking pot when I was like 17, 16, somewhere around there. But that's because my mom was cool. My mom's cool. I had a cool mom growing up. Monolithic suppressor, please. Night vision scope, please. Cool. And I haven't put stickers on this. Oh, so do the cigar. Yeah. So, I'm actually going to be trying to unlock the new SMG, the ISO. And when I do that, if I have internet, if, you know, I don't miss the event to unlock it, I'm going to let you guys pick what stickers and what charm I slap on it. Because usually what I go with is, you know, well, you guys have seen me slap stickers. Like the Angry Sergeant for my magazine, and like, I actually absolutely, where is it? Yeah, Hot Stuff. I like the Hot Stuff one. I like the Love Hurts one. I think they're really, really, really cool. But then again, I love, like, you know, nose art and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna put the Love Hurts on. Why not? Because that's one thing that you guys gotta realize early on in life is love hurts. And sometimes it sucks. But you gotta push on. You gotta be strong. You gotta motivate yourself. So, let me hop out of... Ooh, I got something new in the armory. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Oh yeah, that's right. I unlocked a knife. Old Sins. I kind of like it because it's a paracord wrap handle. I think that's really fucking cool. Like that's a gorgeous design. Like props to Activision for that, because that's just a paracord wrap. Which paracord is it's not fun to grip, but eh. So let me switch my chat audio over to game chat, which now everything's going to be loud again. And let's just hold on. No. Thank you. Oh my god. Oopsies. Yeah, I wanted to check this map out. Oh, I'm jumping into a match already. In progress. Okay. That's fine. That's Gucci.
Get your teeth out. Time to hunt.
I hate this map.
Enemy at the shipping area.
Setting charge. Contact!
Enemy at the construction site.
Grenade out!
Acquired. Stand by for this.
Or not. Alright. That's cool.
Take this.
Target is acquired.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the shipping area.
Oh, yeah.
Good impact. Still.
Enemy at the shipping area.
I'm with you.
Enemy near Main Street.
Reloading. Stand by.
Respawn flip.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Enemy VTOL in the AO. Enemy Wilson deployed.
Nielsen?
I'm with you. Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
Ready for tasking. What?
Enemies halfway
Yeah,
there.
right.
Step it up.
Goddamn C-Mag.
Enemy at the construction site. Enemy near Main Street.
Reloading. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy care package inbound.
Enemy care package. I'm surprised it didn't get kicked
Counter
out.
UAV on standby.
Yeah, me too. Where the fuck did you go?
Had to take a leak. Oh.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
Uh-oh.
Enemy at the center. Enemy at the shipping area.
Wilson ready to roll out.
No go.
Enemy UAV overhead.
counter UAV!
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler coverage active.
Builder 2-0, handing Wilson control to you.
Our counter UAV is down.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Enemy at the cargo container.
My bad, man. Oh, I love getting knocked.
Wilson destroyed.
Is that you
Enemy
with the
at
Wilson?
warehouse.
No.
Counter UAV on standby.
Reloading!
Enemy near Main Street.
out!
Enemy at the center.
We're losing this fight.
Fire mission 3-1.
Oh,
Enemy
they're
at the
still
course.
camping.
Oh, that was an insane throwing knife.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Man, that was a final kill cam.
It's over. Report back to base.
Good game, guys.
GG's.
it's not because of my 40 mic.
Good Lord. I don't know why it's not popping up for you. Maybe just don't like you. Together. Oh, just wait.
You are
I'll
clear
be
to
able
engage all
to.
threats.
I'll come now.
You're in the lead.
Gas over this. There's one cap in middle on the fucking
Changing mags.
Vegas Canal and shit.
Enemy UAV overhead. You're in the lead.
And I didn't warm up too. Fucking called me like 4 something this morning. My ass was out until I got that fucking phone call. Why?
Changing mags.
Come on, we wake up that 40 better wake your ass up.
Grenade out! Target down.
I know, I thought I was.
You're
I'm
losing
tired.
ground.
Fuck.
Fight harder. Enemy cluster strike. Enemy UAV overhead.
Can't get in the fucking field. Damn, dude, it's chilling back there.
UAV down!
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Enemy's halfway there. Step it up.
Took one out.
Friendly UAV online.
I'm running a,
You're in control.
I know I'm wearing a pair of swords.
Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
I said I'm running one because they're fucking open.
Our enemy has the lead.
I can't even get the fucking Cali sticks. Not good at fucking
You're losing ground. Fight harder.
Not good at no knives.
We've taken control. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Keep fighting. We've got this.
I'm taking fire!
The enemy is the target
I'm
container.
all in it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Nowhere else? Oh yeah, I have a good one of my classes.
Friendly
I told my
UAV
mom I know
online.
who I'm copping now.
Changing mag.
Watch your fire!
Stand down.
Which brand?
Enough for one day.
Oh, the smart nigga. Better tell his ass I had you in it, right? Her fucked up.
Got your back.
We've got enemy inbound. Lock and load. We're in control.
Enemy at the electronics store.
Reloading. Blotted him. I'm hit! Reloading. Reloading! Friendly UAV overhead.
Enemy at the compound.
Grenade out!
Enemy down!
Got movement. Allied cluster strike inbound.
Enemy at the compound.
Damn, they fucking snatched me mid-flight.
One down.
Sergeant 3.
We're halfway there. Keep fighting.
Enemy at the back alley.
Ah!
Dig that skin.
Changing mag.
Enemy at the
Friendly
electronics
UAV
store.
overhead.
Thanks.
Enemy at the tower.
Allied cluster strike inbound.
Reloading.
Sergeant 3.
Enemy at the compound.
Target down.
Got your back.
Taking fire.
Got movement. Go.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Hostile.
Enemy at the compound.
Check fire!
That's fine.
Enemy at the warehouse.
At least I
Reloading.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the compound.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Enemy at the shop.
Friendly VTOL on station for overwatch. We're winning this. Keep it tight.
Got movement. Go.
Enemy at the tower.
You've scored a victory, mate. Let's have another.
KD ain't bad. Do I want to do another match? I mean, I've only been streaming for an hour. I don't know. I got two of you watching. What do you think? One more? Really want to know why my damn 100-round drum mag doesn't show up when I use it, because I know that it's not the 40 mic. Like, it's there, it's equipped, but whenever I use it in game, I don't get to use my C-mag, because it's technically what it's called, because it's shaped like a letter C. And if I get one more. pack some fucking tobacco into my pipe before I did another round. Also, if you're just joining me right now, hey, hi, how's it going? How are you now? Hope you're doing good. Oh! That moment when your fucking thing that's holding your tobacco tips over and spills your tobacco all over your desk. At least it's on the desk and not on the floor. I would cry if it was on the floor, because this is the last of my tobacco. For probably a hot minute. And that's just something that I cannot waste. No, no. No, 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 no. Okay, stay. Don't tip over. Pick up the tobacco that's sitting in my lap. Put it back into our wonderful little tobacco holder jar because it's nice and airtight. And the tobacco won't go bad. Because nobody likes stale tobacco. Tastes like shit. Actually, I kinda wanna check my ADD. Barracks, right? Yeah. Fuck off! Yeah. Records. What's my overall KDD? I have a bad KDD. Oof. That's a big ouchie. I mean, then again, I'm not like a hardcore fucking COD player, and I don't always go positive. But that's okay, because I have fun. Sometimes. Most of the time. Most of the time, I'm just having a blast. Wait, I played 741 games. And I've only played for a total of 2 days. Huh? I wonder if that's for this battle pass. It's gotta be for this battle pass. God, I do love that my Renetti is just one of my favorite weapons. Combat record. Yeah, most kills Renetti. Because I love my pistol. I was most successful in grind. Really? No fucking way. No way. Uh-oh, gotta check my live chat. Can I say 108 to Siri? I have no idea what that means, my dude. Explain. Because I don't have an iPhone. I don't use Siri. Unless that's a person. Because if it's a person and I already know him, yeah, I'll say 108. I don't know. I'm fucking tired as balls right now. What's good, my dude? I said one more game and I'm doing another game, but then again, I've only been streaming for like a little over an hour. Normally I go for 3 hours. This is the first stream I've done in probably like a month. this map. Either they haven't loaded or they're completely new. I don't know, whenever I see that. Oh, it's because they're a guest. Okay. Oh, so you can do split screen multiplayer online. Sweet! Good to know. Cool. At least it's gonna be 5v5. Never mind. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be 5v5. Okay, we'll be Russian this time. Ooh, that means that I'm gonna start out on the western side of the map. Reach and touch.
Сообщайте потерям. Оцепить периметр на устранение угрозы. Как поняли? Вас понял. Это телефон.
Enemy incoming. Weapons ready.
Fuck.
Пропадай.
Damn, they got me with a fucking AKI. Watch it, there's someone in the broken building.
I'm with you.
I tried to tell you.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
Выдвигай.
Are there thermal optics? Okay. Let's not get our head blown off again. Close the door, you troglodyte. Thank you.
I'll give you cover. I'll give you cover.
I will follow.
God, I love this rifle. I wouldn't go too up into the window there, Glory. I'd stick a little bit further back from the window if I were you. Less of a profile. Harder to see. Broken building. Got him.
Counter UAV ready to deploy.
Get that one though.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
Come on, bro.
Broken building. He's down.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
Dude, I can't say your name because it's a jumble of fucking numbers and letters. 1989. Ammo box in the back room if you need it.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy counter UAV. Enemy personal radar overhead. They've reached the halfway point. Get moving.
Enemy at the barrel. Enemy at the windmill.
Allied UAV overhead.
Hold up, is this not using my explosive rounds? Awesome bullshit. There's a ton of bastards upstairs.
Enemy safety gun active.
Enemy at the shops.
And on the fucking way, typical.
Don't you just love it when you're sniping one of your buddies runs in your fucking line of sight and just kills you?
Counter UAV ready to deploy.
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler coverage active.
I just
Задание выполнено.
that was ammo behind you if you need it, bub.
Scrambler fuel depleted. Initiating self-destruct.
Потеря.
Enemy at the barrel.
Доложить обстановку.
Enemy VTOL in the AO. They're killing us. Pick yourselves up. Find your courage. Victory will come.
Explosive tip rounds. Why isn't it using my CMAG? Is it because my... It can't be my overall rank because you unlock it with weapon rank. Like, it's there. It's equipped. Why isn't it being used? It's using everything else except for my ammunition slot on several of my weapons. This is kinda irking me a bit. Like, it makes me wonder if it's not even using my 21 round mag for my fucking Renetti. One more match.
Here they come. Attack! Oh.
Okay. It's using my extended mag for my fucking Renetti.
I'm taking fire! Command is ours. Maintain pressure.
Enemy at the pool hall.
Yeah, right.
The lead is ours. Keep pushing.
Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here.
Allied cluster strike incoming.
I said, move the fuck up.
I beat on him too. Damn.
Enemy at the pool hall.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Not for fucking long. Come on. Up. There we go. Up.
Here, bitch.
Oh, come on with that shit.
We're halfway there. Keep going.
Enemy at the shipping area.
Oh,
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. There we go.
Enemies in the area.
oh shit. Yeah, right there.
Enemy at the center.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, why? I put that shit right in his face.
Here, bitch.
I see
Enemy
movement.
at the center.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the tram station.
You're losing control.
Enemy movement.
Back alley.
Enemy cruise missile.
Come on, fellas, come on, fellas.
1 minute remaining. Almost out of time.
Come on,
Enemy
fellas.
UAV overhead. Enemy cruise missile.
Enemy at the center.
Throwing grenade.
30 seconds. We are out of time. Move.
Oh, shit. Shit. God damn,
Enough
we're
of this.
going.
Fall back. We will return.
Fucking sweet, I finally finished that one out. So I gotta finish out reptile and topographic. And then I'll have this weapon completed. Fucking sweet! Okay, and this one is kills while mounted. And reptile is... Excuse me? With no attachment slots, so base ass. Nah, I'm cool. No, thank you. Oh, when did I get more of these? Oh, I didn't realize that I've been unlocking kills with my fucking thermal. Goes to show how much I pay attention to fucking reticles. Damn. Alright, all of you wonderful smiling joys. This is where I'm going to call it here. So, you know, it's time for all of your typical YouTuber shit. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. I don't recommend hitting the bell notification icon because you don't always see all of your shit because of the YouTube algorithm. But if you want to, hit that notification bell, let you know whenever I'm streaming. If you want to donate to the channel, help keep it going, put food in my stomach, help me keep the lights on, help me with internet. Links are down in the description below. Well, yeah, to my Cashapp and Venmo. I don't do Patreon because I'm not about monthly subscribing, and I don't hide shit behind a paywall. So if you want to do a one-time dono, right in the description below. Just look for the Cashapp name or the Venmo name. And then I do have a Twitter. It's linked in the description below. I think I have my Discord listed down and below. And then I think I have the Facebook page for this channel linked in the description below. If not, you can find it on Facebook. Just look for the Stoned Gunman. So until next time, when next time will be, stay golden. Peace. Where's the button? There's the button.